Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Space Run. Space Run is a tower defense game that takes place in space, of course, and you are basically a truck driver. You try to move cargo from one port to another based on missions, and you load defense points on your ship. And we need some options. Can I get options? We need to turn that music off. Okay. So we are going to create a new profile. We are going to call our guy Bubba Man, because the default guy is called Buckman. We're going to go Bubba Man, because I already played this a little bit, and I'm really enjoying it. So, anyway, this is your ship, and these are your cargo pods in through here, and these are your hard points for your guns. Now, when you start, you don't get anything except your command deck, one engine, your cargo, and sometimes some bonus little things, and then you take off and you go. And you gain credits to put guns on. You can upgrade the guns. It's your standard tower defense game. It's very fast thinking. There is no pause button. So you have to place your weapons as you can, as you see things, as you have money in real time while threats are incoming. Difficult game. I played up some and got completely smashed on a couple levels, and I really like tower defense games. So this is a challenge to me. It wants me to beat it. I'm gonna beat it. If you guys want to watch, I'd be happy to add this in. We could do this as a series. I could actually probably play the whole game in a weekend and be done with it, and we would be 100% complete. If it seems interesting, it just takes a couple times redoing some of the scenarios, because some of them do get kind of tricky, and you have to put the right gun in the right spot at exactly the right time. Otherwise, you'll lose a module, and once you lose one of these little platforms that they sit on, you don't get it back. Okay, so let's start the game, now that we understand the basics, and it goes in a great detail on how to play this game. It is not hiding anything at all.
Year is 2525.
I'll let this run.
Space.
It's interesting.
No longer the final frontier. Mankind has spread out to the farthest reaches of the known galaxy. Those far reaches are dangerous, filled with space pirates, deadly asteroids, and random anomalies. That doesn't mean the people living out there still don't want stuff. That's where I come in. I am Captain Buckman. I pride myself on being the best fracking pilot in the galaxy, if not the universe. Back in the day, I flew for Earth Force. After that, I won the space racing tour 3 years in a row. Thing is, past accomplishments don't pay today's bills. In order to make some quick cash, I've adapted to the times by becoming a space runner. These days, I deliver packages to the far corners of space. My motto, when you need it there yesterday.
There's a lot of humor in this game.
Great news, Captain Buck, sir. I have picked up a transmission from Outpost Omega 36D. BC, the biggest transport company in the known sectors, is looking to hire space runners.
What does that have to do with me? I'm an independent, a lone wolf, a maverick.
Ah, well, not to cloud the issue with facts, but a glance at your accounts shows you have exactly 0 credits.
I admit, business has been slow. Maybe I need to snap your motto. Or a new website.
And due to a string of, let's call them bad breaks, you do owe the mob far more than 0 credits.
I can't believe the Android rugby team didn't cover the spread. Okay, I guess I can listen to the offer from BC.
I've contacted BC. Their CEO, Susanna Siren, will give you their terms when you reach the outpost.
So this is the intro mission.
Before our arrival, I want to make sure you understand a few basic features of our ship, so you can live.
And it goes into great detail
You can see our
on
ship
how to set
in the
them up.
center of the screen. It is composed of hexagonal pieces linked together. You can also see our command bridge. This is where we are standing. It is the core of our ship. No matter what, don't let anything bad happen to this bridge. You can change the view by moving the mouse cursor to an edge of the screen. The view will slide. To center the view on your ship when it is off-screen, click on your ship icon. Good job. Time to hurry a little now. Being fast is the key to becoming rich. Let's build a nice new thruster on the ship.
So you start with one, at least in most of the
I've activated
missions
the tools construction panel for you. Click on it to open it.
that I've dealt so far. You get one thruster first, and then
Look, once selected, you can place the thruster on the ship simply by clicking on a valid location. Thruster ready to go. Great. As I am sure you are aware, space is a dangerous place, filled with pirates and asteroids. Let's get ready to take them on.
and it starts out really slow. I mean, it's a
Now
good
the weapon
tutorial.
construction panel is activated. Select laser cannons can be oriented before placing by using the mouse wheel. This is very important for your success. Use the mouse wheel. Great job, Captain. You've made me proud.
These are
Remember,
space
weapons
nuts.
shoot automatically when a target comes within their range.
Hex nuts, I
Every
guess they call
construction
them.
you build will require hex nuts. Nothing is free these days. The good news is when you destroy asteroids and other ships, they will usually drop some nice hex nuts for you. Move your mouse over the floating hex nuts to collect them.
Okay, we're done with that part of the tutorial. Now we know how to get hex
Due to the
nuts.
volatile nature of our business, constructions are bound to suffer some damage during our trips. If a construction is damaged, you can repair it at the cost of some hex nuts. To repair a construction, click on it, then click on the repair action. Adaptation is an important aspect of this job. If you don't need a construction any longer, you can recycle it. To recycle a construction, bring up the action menu of the construction by clicking on it. Then, click on the recycle action.
Okay.
Good job, Captain Buck, sir. Now that you know the basics, put them to good use to ensure our safe arrival. Remember, if we die, we don't get paid.
So there was, if I remember right, we had to build three cannons with different orientations and 3 thrusters. And this is the hard one because you don't have any of your special abilities to get anything upgraded, and you do not gain hex nuts just by existing.
Right away. Ready for action.
Okay.
Consider it done.
And now we
This may
need
be
to
as deep.
get 100 points or 100 hex nuts. And now
Right away.
we are 100%.
Thruster ready to burn.
And we just barely finished.
Wow, can't believe we're alive. I mean, good job.
Now we finished all the requirements of the mission. Last time I did it, I
Mr.
did
Buck,
not
Captain
build...
Sir, I have Susanna Siren, the CEO, CFO, and all-around head honcho of Big Cargo on the line.
Let's not keep the lady waiting.
Mr. Mann, thank you for taking my call.
Call me Buck.
Of course, Buck. I hear you're a bit of a wild card, hard to control, and a general pain in the behind.
Don't believe everything you hear.
I also hear you're the best pilot around.
Okay, believe some of what you hear.
We here at BC pride ourselves on fast, safe delivery.
Yeah, I can do that, with emphasis on the fast part.
We don't usually hire freelancers, but our demand is very high now.
I don't usually work for other people, and my need is very high now. So we're even.
Good. So we're on the same page.
Yeah, it's not exactly rocket science. You give me crates filled with stuff, then I take them where you want them to go. ASAP.
Very good. If the first delivery meets my expectations, there will be more work for you. Good luck, Mr. Mann.
Wow, Susanna's hot.
How do you know? I did not see you take her temperature.
Androids.
So the game answers a lot of the questions about who's who through these sort of dialogues. And you learn a lot about the different characters, and there's a huge amount of humor in them. It's really interesting. It's well worth checking out. If you like tower defense games, this is going to be an awesome game for you. If you like games that are challenging, I see so many people downrating this on Steam, and they're mostly downrating it because it's hard. I don't think most people want a hard game anymore. They like having, 50-50 chance, not fighting against the odds. And even though I'm generally pretty good at these tower defense games, I lost a significant number of missions or lost a significant number of pieces of my ship because I just couldn't play stuff fast enough. I think the only thing I would say, and I don't know, I haven't really looked into it, this will be the second session I've had with this game, is having a hotkey where you get 1, 2, 3 to build stuff. But when you get further into it, you have multiple options on the menu. You have to click, 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 and get it up there and then orient it. And sometimes it takes a little more time than you've got. So you got to get quicker. You got to be right on top of it. I'm hoping there's a way to key laser cannons to 1 and missile launchers to 2, so you just hit 2 and then click it down. That would make it way easier. So this is the first Space Run game. I found out after I bought this one, because it was on sale on Steam for less than $4, so I wasn't going to pass on it. But I found out after buying this that there is a Space Run Galaxies game that has a lot of features in it that make this one, well, I wouldn't say obsolete. It's a good game. You're probably going to want to get them both. If you enjoy what you see here, they're both worth getting. I haven't bought the Galaxies one, but I watched the videos, and it seems like most of the complaints people had about the first one they took into consideration, and they did something about it. So that would get you the best of both worlds to have both games, this one and the sequel. And I don't know if the second one is a new game in and of itself or if it's a continuation of this game, because I haven't seen that much of it and I haven't picked it up. I was probably going to pick it up this weekend if this one, if you guys like this, watching me play this game, I will get the second one too, and we will play through them both. But I kind of wanted to get an initial response on what you guys thought about this and see how it fits into the channel. So we're going to play one actual mission beyond the tutorial, and you can see kind of the introduction to the game, and then I'm going to end it, and you guys tell me whether you want to keep it or trash it. So do you want me to keep going with it, make it a series? Because I could record a whole bunch of these in one shot and we'd pretty much be done. I could schedule them to upload, they'll be done. This game is not terribly time intensive to finish, but it would be time intensive to master. That would take a lot of effort to go all the way through it, hit everything, and 100% the entire game. So if we avoid doing that and just play the missions, we could probably get through it in a few sessions. If not, we're probably gonna have to take a little effort with it, but I'm guessing we're 15 minutes already. So let me roll this first actual mission for DC. And, or is it? Yeah, BC. And it's called Tranquil Path. And in order to do the second one, we need one reputation, and we have to have finished this one for big cargo. And these open up the 5 places you can do business with. And this is your cargo that you have to take with you. So we're going to start the delivery.
Sir, we are ready to load cargo onto the ship.
And
Remember,
here,
BC prides themselves on fast, safe delivery.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Click on an icon in the construction panel to grab a piece of cargo. Then, click on an empty space of the ship to place it. So easy. We are ready to rocket and roll.
so
I'll forget you said that. Let's get this old crate moving.
we got our thruster, our default 1 thruster we start with. We got our 2 cargo modules. And so far, I have not seen it add these little platforms as the mission progresses. You get what you get when you start. And now we got 2 already taken up by cargo, 1 taken up by our command deck, and 1 taken up by our thruster. So we've got 5 left. We're going to have to put a gun here. We're going to have to put guns here. We're going to have to decide if we want to go 2 thrusters and a gun, or 2 guns, or what we want to do based on what it throws at us. So here we go. And everyone seems to start out this way. No matter the size of your ship, you launch out of this dock, and you can see
Captain Buck, sir, threat detection radar has been activated.
we're
My
gaining
luck.
hex
I'm sure
nuts.
Something will pop up soon.
This is our progress.
Small, but still deadly asteroids are coming towards us. I
We'll get
suggest we
that
prepare.
laser up there.
Sometimes I hate being right.
Forward-facing threats, done. And it tells you the path that it's going to take through your ship. And you cannot turn, you can't maneuver. That's your path. You're just going to go in a straight line. You can't steer. So when I look at this, it says the small asteroid is going to go straight through the middle of my ship. There's 6 of them. And here they come. And now we've got another threat coming from up here. 6 pirate drones in 13 seconds. Along with 6 more pirate drones coming from that direction. And there's our shot clock, and there's our time bonus. And we're gonna need it, so...
Aye, aye, my captain. Ready for action.
There's the path the drones and asteroids are going to take when they come on screen. So we need 100 to build a thruster. And we got 100.
You got it.
The run track below keeps showing current progress through delivery. That tells you you need more thrust power.
Consider it done.
And we are above the line, so we're getting 1 time bonus for
Thruster
reputation.
ready to go.
And now we're pushing 2. I'm hoping we can pass that. I think this is the +5 for light speed delivery. And we're catching it. So we're getting there. And here's the asteroid field we've got to go through. And we just made enough of a hole to get through. And we did surpass the light speed bonus, so we did get the extra
Job well done.
extra notoriety. Reputation is what they call it. Reputation. So this is at the most simple level. We got 5 reputation, 1,500 space credits, and delivered our 2 containers. We got 3 times for light speed delivery, so we're doing pretty good. 5 and 1,500.
Well done, sir. You will be happy to know Big Cargo has paid you for the delivery.
Did Susanna tip?
Let's not push it, Captain Buck. I suggest you reinvest some of this newfound wealth into ship improvements.
Sure. I'm a firm believer that change is good, especially when it helps keep me breathing.
Excellent. After each successful space run, you should visit the engineering section. This is where all the most successful captains go to purchase new modules for their ships. You can also upgrade existing ship features here too.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
I have been monitoring the airwaves and noticed your reputation is growing.
I've always had a rep.
Yes, but now your reputation is positive. As your reputation continues to grow, I am sure you will be entrusted with more deliveries. As a bonus, you will have access to more powerful modules and abilities in the engineering section.
It's good being me.
So, this is the engineering section. This is where you can look at the things that attacked you or came at you and what they are vulnerable to, what they're not able to be hit by. Like these small asteroids can't be targeted by missiles. So if you only have missiles, you're going to get pelted with asteroids and they do 100 points of damage a hit. It's severe. They will take out your modules, they will take out your platforms, they will take out your ship. So here's a small pirate drone. They're small. They cannot be targeted by missiles. And all they have is a platform and a laser, basically. So destroy the laser, destroy the platform, or the construction, and it's done. So here's our cargoes. This is what we've taken so far, and it tells you that it's BC, 200 points, 1 hex cell occupied. You cannot repair it. Here's your basic energy cell. And what I found was, once you get enough reputation, you can upgrade the set of skills on each of these items. So your command bridge can get attractive power to command bridge. All thrusters 10%. It's passive. Restores all hit points to every cargo on the ship, but can only use once. And this one does 50 hex next when destroyed. Restores 5 hit points per second. And this one reduces construction's build time over this cell by 50%. So you can increase these different module things. So if we have available, I didn't know this was here or I'd have shown you. So our space thruster, our basic space thruster costs 100 hex nuts, build time of 5, and power needed of 0. Gives us 100 thrust power, 250 hit points, takes 1 cell, and can only be occupied on the outside of the ship. So it can only sit on the outside edge. You can't put it in, like, put a whole bunch of them in sequence. And we are able to buy this tactical brake, which gives the thruster, turns off the thruster, losing its thrust power, but it earns 50 hex nuts over time. So we turn it off for 30 seconds, it shuts down, we continue to coast, losing speed, but we get 50 hex nuts to build stuff with over time. So there's a mission that I did where you start off, and by the time you get attacked, you barely have enough time to put down one gun, and you pretty much need two. It takes about 28 seconds before the targets enter the screen. So if you shut down your engines immediately and gain back the hex nuts, you'll get really close to what you need, and it'll make it easier. So there are tactical situations where that comes into play. I'm not going to go over every single one of these because we don't have them yet. But here's the force field. We can buy a force field. It does come in handy. It uses power, so you have to be careful of your power modules that you have. Here's an ion cannon, so it turns off their shields, stuns the target. But what we want, and this is almost the critical thing to get, is to be able to reorient your modules after construction. Because once you put them down, unless you have this, you can't move them. So whatever way they're pointing is how they're going to stay pointing. So when we did that last one and we put the guns here, here, and here, if we would have been attacked from the back, we would have had to just recycle this gun and build it again facing backwards. And then when they came at us again, we would have to recycle this one and build it facing forwards. Instead, we can just turn the angle of the gun, and that's pretty good. So now we have an action menu item to be able to turn and reorient purchased guns already on the ship. Pretty sure you use the mouse wheel to do that. I neglected to buy this until very late last time I played this, and it definitely hurt me. I actually did not figure out how to make this go just yet. So we will figure this out together. But we have the ability to do it now. And I think it's the mouse wheel that does it. So we'll figure it out. So here's the missile launcher you can get. And now we still have another big cargo delivery. So we will save that. See if you guys want to do it next time. We can do it later. If you have no interest in this series, that's fine. We don't have to do it. But since we can't play our other game today, I thought I would give this one a shot till we'd have something to entertain ourselves for the evening. So this is just an intro. If you like the game, I'll tell you what. If you like the game and you want to see more of it, hit the like button. I probably should have said this at the beginning, but I'll put it in the description so you can kind of see it. Hopefully. I know the description on this one might be kind of long. If you like the game, hit the like button. If I get what I consider to be a fair number of likes, I will continue doing them. If I don't, then I'll put this on the back burner and we can play this when we can't play our other games. Does that sound fair? All right. Subscribe to the channel. Really need you to subscribe if you haven't already. Desperately need some subscribers. The world is counting on you because we destroy the world every day in Plague Involved. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you head on over and check that out. We destroy humanity every night. All of us. So make sure you go take a look at that. And hit the like button if you want to see it continue. This is probably going to be the only time I tell people don't just hit the like button to like the video. That's going to be how we vote. That's a good way. We'll vote that way. If you want to see it, hit the like button. If you don't want to see it, dislike the video. It's the easiest vote we can do. and, you know, cast your vote. Like it, dislike it. If you like it, we'll do more. If you don't, we'll back burner this. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to hurt anything. Like the video to see more. Dislike the video, and we won't do any more for a while. Either that, or I'll do the whole thing and do individual episodes and then just schedule them out for the next 40 weeks or however many little episodes there are, so it doesn't get too intrusive. But they're quick, so it won't hurt. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. It was nice to play something else new with you. Maybe we'll play some else again. We'll see how it is. I got permission to play a couple other games that I want to work in, but we're kind of full right now. We kind of have a full plate. We've got a lot of games we're going. I still have to get back and finish the Wizardry series. Haven't had a chance to get back on top of that, but hopefully soon we'll get on that, and I will talk to you guys later. But I like this game. It's fun. I'll put a link on where you can get it in the description if I can find one. But remember, this is the first one. There is a second one that fixes some of the complaints about the first one. This game's a little older. The other one came out, I think, this year in March. This one came out, this game actually, I think, started development in 2013 and didn't come out till a little bit later. But it's still fairly old, and it's still really cool. I like the tower defense concept. Anyway, I've gone on long enough. I will end this now and get the video up. You guys start voting. Tell me what you think. I will talk to you guys later, and I will let you decide how we handle this one. See ya.